Hey guys, we were recording the way number 1000 on how to buy a home with Denise Abarca, and I came up with a crazy idea. You guys know me. I want somebody to break down the one-time close construction loan.
Yes.
And if you guys don't know what that is, it's because it's not that popular yet.
But it's coming. It's definitely coming. I've seen a lot of individuals that are now, instead of purchasing a home, they're actually looking at land, buying land and building on that land. Whether it's a custom house or first house, there's so many options to get you to that position to be able to buy land and build your own home. So one-time close. And you can literally do this with 3.5% down with FHA, 3% with conventional, or 20% if you have the 20%.
This is technically our 999 way on how to buy a house. Okay, so the reason I want to bring it up because I believe that it's the next wave in home purchase, especially for the people who have a lot of equity. What is it, like 70% of the people in the metropolitan area in Arizona own more than 50% of their home already?
Mm-hmm.
It's
pretty up there. A lot of individuals have a lot of equity they're sitting on their homes without knowing that they can cash out to either buy another property, buy an investment, or go with the one-time close program.
So a lot of you guys are sitting on lots of equity and you don't want to actually sell your home. You want to move to the next level of a home, but you don't know how to do it. You're kind of figuring stuff out. You're having high hopes that one day you might do it. This could be an awesome strategy to be able to get this done with your current home. All you have to do, right, is rent it out after you cash out refi. Mm-hmm. If you don't have the money up front, if you saved it up,
then great.
Then great. So Denise, give us a breakdown of what it all entails as like the bare minimum that you need to get this done.
Okay, so we're going to use about $500,000 in purchase price. So if the property is going to cost $500,000, we can get you into a new construction with as little as 3% down. So 3% is $15,000. So that would be the down payment out of pocket, whether it's money that you saved up or you've done a refinance, cash out refinance, home equity line of credit, gift funds. However you come up with the funds to purchase this property as your primary residence, you definitely can take advantage with 3% down payment.
So you mean to tell me that you can construct your own home, right, on the lot by coming up with $15,000 and that's it?
Correct.
And this loan purchases the lot?
Yes.
And this loan purchases the design?
Yes.
The materials?
Yeah.
So it acquires everything that you need from A to Z, from when you look at the piece of land that you want to when you get the keys.
Correct.
Okay, so that basically, to me, is the next step because a lot of people don't want to leave their 2-3% home just for nothing. You're going to go into a subdivision and you're going to be right next to your neighbor.
With no space, HOA use.
So a lot of people are like, nah, I don't really want to do that. But it will be an awesome thing to do if you know, right, that it's super easy to do. It's just step one.
Contact us.
Start
the application. Let's get you pre-qualified for this loan. And obviously it is something where everyone has to be licensed throughout the whole process. So you can't have your aunt or your uncle building a new build for you at a lower rate or a lower cost. Obviously, they will charge cheaper, but that wouldn't be acceptable for this type of loan. So everything does have to be approved. It is a lengthy process, but it's definitely something doable, especially with the 3% down.
So that's a 3% down. I didn't write that down. Hold on.
Yes, 3%.
So 3% of 500,000 is 15,000.
Correct.
Okay. Now, sounds like a little bit.
Yeah, right? It is a little bit. Is it right? Double check my
Double
numbers.
check. It sounds like a little bit.
It's right.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt
you. Or we
you.
can do 20% down if you want.
Okay. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Because that's going to be a factor, basically. If you only put up 15%, then your payment's going to reflect.
Yes.
3%, your payment's going to reflect.
Correct. So
the down payment that you put up front. But we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yes.
This is the bare minimum for you to go out and say, okay, look, I have a bunch of equity in my house. Denise, what do I do? Denise is going to look at your financials, she's going to look at the situation, and then she's going to figure out if you're able to get this done. Because one of the other steps, the second step would be, once you pull this money out, if you need to pull it out as a refi, she'll handle that. And once you have it, right, the next step would be to rent out your home when your construction is done.
Correct.
Right? Okay, so when your construction is done, which it takes about 9 to 12 months, then you would have to rent out your home. So somebody could take over that payment if you still have a payment, or you don't have to. Everybody has a different scenario, but I'm saying you can move on to your dream property that got built how you wanted with this program.
Yes,
Now,
and then you're building your portfolio. You have a rental property, or if you decide to sell it, you can sell it.
Yeah, so we go find you, like, this is basically what happens. Like, we go find you a property, let's say it's like a piece of land that's like 100 grand, right? And then the rest, you know, we budget it, make it happen. There's a construction manager
Yes.
that the bank has, and they assign it to your licensed contractor, right? Your licensed contractor works with the construction manager. You tell them what you want, how you want it. They meet with you a few times throughout the year.
Yes.
And all this gets done by them. It all gets budgeted in, and it costs them anywhere, in this scenario, like
About 400.
about 400K. So the construction cost was 400K, the land cost was 100K. There's your 500, guys. And all you needed to do is put up front $15,000. And
Correct.
what would be your payment?
Payment would be about $3,900 for something like this. Estimated payment.
So your new payment for your home is $3,900. But look, let's say that your home, your mortgage was $1,700, the original primary residence.
Yes.
And it's a nice enough home, and we got you $2,500.
Yeah, now you have an extra, what, $800 a month?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if your current rent or your current mortgage is $1,700 and now you're renting it for $2,500, then we have an extra $800.
Awesome. So look, you're cash flowing $800. Now your payment is $3,100
Nice.
in your dream home. What else can you ask for? With the 100 grand, we could get you half an acre in the inner city, like
Your ranchito.
a little ranchito, and make yourself, you know, a nice, maybe 4 or 5 bedroom home.
Yeah.
3,000 square foot home. Like, that's the next step, guys. Let us help you make this happen. Now, the other thing is, that's where I was talking to you about, is what if you have so much equity in your current home that you want to pay down your new home and have a really smaller payment than $3,100 or $3,900?
So let's do 20% down, right?
All right, let's do
20%
20%.
down. So we'll change these numbers. We'll keep the same purchase price, $500.
All right, so now, what's
100,000.
20%?
$100,000.
I'm gonna trust you on this now. $100,000, you go and put it down on your house, on your new house, and now you have only $400,000 that you owe, right? That's a 20% down payment. You can even go higher. I mean, if you have $300,000,
Yeah.
then you'll have a $200,000 loan. But we'll talk about that case by case. We don't want to get you all excited.
We'll go 988. 988.
That'll be in way to buy a house, $998.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so now there's $400,000 left. The payment would be
About $2,950.
$2,950 for your brand new $500,000 home. So now you just bought yourself a brand new home that's $500,000. You built it. You picked the lot. I helped you buy the lot. I helped you throughout the whole process. Denise helped you with this loan. But you think that by you building this home and it cost you $500, you think it's gonna be valued at $500? Most likely, no. You're gonna end up being with a lot of appreciation, most likely in Arizona. Throughout that year, the homes in the area will gain value. So most likely you're gonna build something, it's gonna cost you about $500,000, but it's probably gonna be valued at 6 or 7. I don't know. Depends on the area you pick, but this is an awesome option, Denise.
Yes, no, definitely something to take advantage of, especially because we have so much land out here in Arizona to build. Like, don't
What is
wait.
the credit? What is the credit requirement for something like this?
A 620 with conventional financing.
620 credit score. And so basically you come in with your 100 grand up front, they start the process, we buy the land, they start the building, you had a 620 credit score. You don't have payments until you get your keys.
Correct.
How simple is that, guys? Don't be afraid. Give us a call. Let's start the process. Let us help you build this dream with you.
Yes, give us a call. We're here to help.
Thank you. Thank
Bye,
you,
guys.
Denise.
Thank you.
See you on way
98.
998. Have a good
All right.
one. Bye.